America. You know, the other day I woke up and I went in and turned on the TV while I was making my coffee, and just for a moment I thought I had been in a coma or something, because there stood Barack Hussein Obama, and for just a second I thought he was standing in front of the presidential seal giving a press conference. I mean, my God, I started shivering, I started breaking out in a cold sweat. My body kind of went numb in a couple of spots, and I thought, my God, I've been out. What happened to me? And then I realized, of course, that it was not so. Happily, I remembered and found out that it wasn't. But you know, it got me to thinking. I mean, the guy is already playing president with the seal. Now, I know he's taking it down, but he wouldn't have quit using it if someone hadn't said something. This guy is so arrogant, and he's such an elitist. I don't know how the middle class and the poorer classes in our country can even, for 1 minute, think about electing him the president. The guy is an elite. He's a snob. He's a Harvard lawyer type of snob from East. I mean, my God, folks. Anyway, I got to thinking about what would happen if there was a President Obama, which is a scary, scary, scary proposition for this country. But I got to thinking about it. We're worrying about a vice presidential candidate. Well, who's the one person who said, "Why don't you run for president, Obama?" Oprah Winfrey. Absolute perfect vice president. Obama Winfrey ticket. There's a winner right there. I mean, she's got all the women, except for all the women that she's made mad, but that probably, they'll forgive her. They always do, whatever she says. So I came up with a cabinet that I think might work really well for President Obama. So we've got Vice President Winfrey. Now, the Department of Agriculture should probably be headed by John Salazar here in Colorado, because he didn't know a damn thing about anything, and most secretaries of agriculture don't really do much anyway. So I think John Salazar would be really good. Number one, it would get him the hell out of the House of Representatives, and that's another vacancy that we could maybe fill with a little more of a conservative gentleman, Democrat or Republican, but a little more conservative than John Salazar. Now, I think the Department of Interior would really be well served by Reid. Now think about that for a minute. Reid, the Department of Interior. I like the sound of that, I really do. Now the Department of Commerce, I think, should be run by Maxine Waters. Now you think about Maxine Waters and the Department of Commerce. Now the Department of Justice, it was kind of a tough one. I couldn't get it narrowed down to one person, so what I decided was any 1 or 2 or 3 judges from the Supreme Court in California. You can't get any more liberal than that. That's got to make Barack and his new VP very happy. So I think the Department of Justice should be served by any judge from the California Supreme Court. Next one was easy. Absolutely the easiest thing. I could have done this when I'm asleep. The Department of Defense. Now who else in this entire country would be good at the Department of Defense? John Murtha. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know all the reasons that John Murtha would be good at that. So John Murtha. Now the Department of Labor would be run by Steny Hoyer. Alright? You can't get much more liberal than Steny either. And Steny will be right under Barack's thumb, and whatever Barack, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, the next one was kind of hard, but I had to kind of flip a coin. The Department of Education, we want someone who can really, really indoctrinate America into Obama's Marxist sort of almost communistic attitude, okay? So I thought that maybe his really, really good friend, Louis Farrakhan, Department of Education. We can re-educate everybody that way, okay? I'm so surprised I come up with some of these. I'm just amazed at myself. And then, of course, the Department of State. We want to put our best people out there to go see the world. to be our representatives around the globe. And I came up with two perfect people, all right? In the Department of State, it would be run by Sean Penn and Rosie O'Donnell. You're laughing. Come on, folks. Sean Penn, Rosie O'Donnell. Those two would be perfect. Okay. Now, the Department of Energy, easy one. I had no trouble with this at all. Al Gore, he will come into your house and rip out your light bulbs if they are incandescent. There will be a Department of Energy cops. They'll come around and make sure that you don't have a car that uses gas or you're walking, all right? Or you're spending $50,000 for the new Chevrolet car. A lot of us middle classers can really do that. Anyway, Al Gore, I mean, it's perfect. It's a perfect match, okay? Absolute perfect match. Now, the Department of Transportation, because they're always talking about leaving town and leaving the country, all right? Alec Baldwin. I love that one. He can come and go, come and go, come and go, come and go. It sounds really good to me. And he can also use Jane Fonda because she could get us into places like Hanoi, and she could probably travel to Iraq and sit in a anti-aircraft gun in Iran and show how we feel about terrorists. That we don't really hate terrorists. Terrorists are our friends. Jane Fonda could do that better than anybody. The Department of Health and Human Resources, I kind of had a tough one with that. You know, I really did. But I thought maybe we could use Marion Barry, the Washington, D.C. mayor. Marion Barry, I think, would be real good at that because I got a sneaky hunch he knows his way around. You know what I'm saying? Let's go with Marion Barry on that. Now, the Department of Treasury, who else? Charlie Rangel. Charlie knows what to do with money. He's even better than the dude that put it in his refrigerator. Charlie hides money, steals money, and gets money by using the Congress, by using the House of Representatives. This man knows what to do with money. Let's go with Charlie Rangel. You're going to get an argument with me on that if you comment me and try to tell me somebody else. I think Charlie Rangel's perfect. Now, Homeland Security. Who would we put in charge for Homeland Security? It's got to be Susan Sarandon. She will make our country so safe. Her and the ACLU, along with little Timmy Robbins, can handle Homeland Security probably with just the three of them. We won't need any people at airports checking bags. We won't need any border guards because we'll just open the damn border up. Susan Sarandon can be there with little gift packages and stuff. It's gonna work, folks. It's gonna work. I'm telling you, it's gonna work. And then Housing and Urban Development, Jesse Jackson. Don't answer, don't argue with me. And Veterans Affairs, Nancy Pelosi. By the way, that's my cabinet, folks. I hope you like that. Couple real quick things. You know, the other day, Obama agreed to do a town hall meeting with John McCain on July 4th. Who the hell's going to be watching on July 4th? Did you remember we got some pretty big fireworks that evening? Well, that's Obama. Anyway, July 4th may soon be outlawed anyway. It's really way too much a show of patriotism and flag waving, and that's not very socialistic if you want to think about it. Marxists promote collectivism and income redistribution, not a celebration of independence. So think about that. And where is Obama going to get this $1 trillion that he needs for all these programs he's going to do? And by the way, gas has been up at the gas pump $1.49 since the Democrats took over the House. I know it went up a little bit before that, but the Dems don't seem to be doing anything. Can you imagine that? And now Obama's going to use the race card. He's the one that brought up the black. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Here we go. That's all I want to tell you. I just want to tell you about that new cabinet. Please give me a couple of comments. Let me know what you think of it. I think that was almost genius. Those people can take us forward, all right? Hey, thank you for your comments. Thank you, new subscribers. And thank all of you for the comments and the new friends that I'm getting on this line. I love it. I'm really, really enjoying it. So thank you. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. God bless.